Hello, friends. We are going to move through a vinyasa flow practice today. We'll move a lot. We're going to use a block and a strap if you have it. No worries. If you don't, you can still follow along. Also, a little dish towel can be helpful to use if you don't have a strap, or a large book if you don't have a block. So let's get started in a tall seat. So take your time. Come on up to the top of your mat. Sit up nice and tall. And then close your eyes down. And then just start to sense the weight of your head balancing effortlessly over the shoulders. Really efficiently floating there. And then spread that awareness all the way down through the torso, through to the hips. The hips are grounding down nice and heavy. The knees just start to slide heavy towards the mat. Maybe the hips are propped up on a block here. And then becoming mindful. We might think of this mindfulness as synonymous with awareness. So in this moment-to-moment flow of experience, we can visualize this awareness as the context of our experience. And then all of the thoughts and sensations that come up along the way, we can see that as the content of our experience. And if we can start to separate these two, tease them apart, we might be able to find these moments throughout the class where we notice an uncomfortable sensation or we start to follow a train of thought. And we can gently just notice that as simply content, and just a passing sensation, just a passing thought, but not the whole experience itself. It's like this wider vesicle of experience. So let's try to keep threading that mindfulness throughout today. Draw a breath in to center. Empty that breath out. Do that one more time. Nice deep breath in. Feel the ribs expand. And empty. Good. Blink those eyes open. And let's make our way around to a tabletop. So stack your shoulders right over your wrists. Oh, I'm just going to close that door as the trucks go by. Stack your shoulders right over your wrists, hips over knees, tabletop. Good. Now let's really firm our hands into the mat. Feel this sensation of like we're trying to hug our armpits down towards our side ribs. And we might be able to start to feel these muscles, these finger-like muscles that wrap around our ribs. See if we can feel those engage here. So that helps take some of the, not all the load is on the wrist. We're spreading it throughout the body. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, drop the belly, drop the shoulder blades, lift the tailbone. And then exhale, push and round, puff up through the upper back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, big round, roll open. My hair, my microphone, and my necklace are all intersecting. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, round, squeeze the shoulder blades apart. Come on back through center, tuck your toes, hover the knees, downward facing dog.
And then feel the full weight of your head heavy in down dog. Maybe even sway your head to the left and the right, like you're shaking your head no. Yeah, and then that same sensation, armpits wrapping back and down. Find that connection through the armpits. Let that light up the whole arm, the sides of the waist, those strappy muscles on your back. Recruit all of this musculature to help hold you here, not hanging out in the shoulders or the wrists. Yeah, spend another moment or two there. Okay, let's tiptoe our feet up to our hands at the top of the mat and fold forward. Half lift, long spine. Exhale, let it go. Strong legs draw you up to stand. Rise on up, pull your hips right underneath you. Reach your arms up and then tip forward. Pour it forward. Good. Lift and lengthen. Plant the hands, step or float, high plank to low. Move forward and down. Come all the way down to your belly. This first time, let's find a baby cobra. Squeeze the back body, lift, keep that neck nice and long, and release. Inhale, rise back up. The thighs are pressing into the mat, and lower. Baby cobra or cobra, the arms could start to move towards straight. Lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog, glide back. Good. Lengthen out the whole back line. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, top of the mat. Half lift right away. Push through the feet. Fold forward. Let's slowly rise up, uncurl, feel the feet push into the mat, reach up, and now bend forward, reach the arms straight out in front of you, add some load there, fold forward. Good, lift and lengthen, reach the arms straight out in front of you, then plant them, step or float, high plank, halfway or all the way, pull it through. Cobra, maybe up dog, thighs could float. Downward facing dog, hollow out through the belly. Draw a full breath into center. Empty. Inhale, right leg lifts, float it up, find length, and just softly step that right foot through. Back knee lands, find a low lunge. Rise on up, push the hips forward, and then reach the arms up. Let's inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, just twist, reach that left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, lift up, maybe look up. Exhale, twist. Do it again. Come back through center. Feel those shoulders moving. The shoulder blades are gliding, sliding. Let's hold this twist. So keep reaching that right hand back. Maybe your gaze comes all the way to that back hand, but your hip bones are still straight forward. So try to sense if your hips are sneaking, if your hips are moving on you. Keep holding them steady here. Take one more breath. Good. Let's float both hands down. Frame that front foot. Pick up your back knee. Start to push the hips back towards a pyramid shape. Inhale, bend. Deep bend in that front leg. Exhale, lift. Glide those hips back. Inhale, soft bend. Exhale, softly push away. Let's land in a pyramid shape. So shorten the stance. Bring that back foot in. Option to use your block. Bring your hands to a block here maybe. Drop the head. So I don't want any tension through the neck here. I want to soften through the sides of the neck. Let my skull just hang here. And then bring your attention, that awareness. Breath in, breath out. Maybe tell yourself, I am breathing in. I'm breathing out. One more. Good. We're going to plant both hands firmly onto the mat. Bend that knee. Step back, high plank. So find some length here from the crown of your head all the way back to your tailbone. Good. And then squeeze the thighs towards each other. Hug the arms towards each other. Feel that really strong connection to those muscles on the sides of your waist. My hair is getting in the way of my microphone. And then hug those armpits back and down. Smile the collarbones forward. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog. Glide those hips back. Nice work. Maybe a flow on the way there. Let's switch sides. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step. Left foot through. Find a low lunge. Second side, come on up. I think my hair is getting too long to film with. I think I need a haircut. Let's organize our legs underneath us. Organize the feet. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out to twist. You could always have something under that back knee if you needed it. Inhale, draw back through center. Maybe look up. Exhale, twist. Feel that action coming from the sides of your waist, strong and on. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Let's hold this one. Wrap those front ribs in. Feel a little bit of a lift through the rib cage, zipping up all the way around the waist as we twist here. Maybe look at that back hand. Stay for one more breath. Good. Back through center. Float those hands down. Exhale, push the hips back. Inhale, deep bend. Exhale, lift and lengthen. So the stance is going to be a little bit longer here. Let's do that one more time. Slowly coaxing that back line open. Pyramid pose. Hold it here. Head drops. Spine drapes over your legs. The area between your eyebrows is soft. There are no lines in the forehead. We're not making any expression, is what I'm saying there. Good. Just breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Empty. Whoops. Slide that block out of the way. If you're using it, step back. Plank pose. Good. Now maybe this time we move a little bit. You could drop your heels to the right. Exhale, draw them back through center. Zip up. Inhale, left. Exhale, back through center. Good. Keep going right. Center. Use that breath. Inhale, left. Center. Good. Strong hands. Keep pushing the mat away. Let's do it just one more time. You've got this. Keep following along. Those thoughts, those sensations are temporary. Come back through center. Left knee lands. Right knee. Sit back on your shins. Sit up nice and tall. Yeah, close the eyes back down. And again, remind yourself that the sensations, the thoughts are just the content, but there's this broader, wide open awareness. That's the context. That everything else is happening within. And if we can glimpse that,
you might be able to stop being so obsessed with the content of our experience. Take another breath in your seat. Empty it out. Okay, let's meet in down dog. Take your time getting back. Blink the eyes open. Take any movement you need on the way. Let's make our way through to the top of the mat and come right into a chair pose. So sit the hips low, reach the arms up. I invite you to bring the toes closer to touch here. So the big toes could come almost all the way. Maybe the big toes are even touching. And then your hands could come through center. See if you could sit the hips a little bit lower. Good. Now maybe that left elbow or forearm or even the hand comes to your outer right thigh. So if you feel like you're stuck, if you're all crunched up, if that left knee's sliding way forward, if this is what you look like, then just give yourself a little bit of space. Bring that left hand to the outer thigh, right hand to the low back. And then twist open, spiral wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hips are low. The backs of the hips are firing. They're on and strong. Twist that right shoulder up a little bit higher. Come back through center. Right foot stays, left foot sneaks back. Think diagonal lunge. So think the spine is on this diagonal line. Good, and then even that breath back out. Smooth it out. Reach your arms straight out in front of you. And then exhale, come right up to a high lunge. Inhale, tilt forward, reach forward. Exhale, bring it back up. One more time, reach those arms forward. Good, now warrior three, keep reaching the arms forward. Maybe float that back leg. I don't have enough space, so those palms could come to touch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just one more. Softly land that back foot. Warrior one. So organize those feet if you didn't get there. Reach the arms up. And then find these cactus arms. So open up through the chest. The collarbones are wide and broad. Invite the breath in here to the front body. Empty. Option to interlace the hands behind the back here. So maybe you want to grab your strap or your dish towel if you have that. And even if we don't need the strap, it might be nice to use it just to give ourselves a little bit more space here. So I like to bring the strap maybe a couple fist distance apart, whatever feels like a nice reach for you, but somewhere where you can stay for a little bit longer than you might be able to stay with that bind. So pinch the shoulder blades together, hug that fist back and down, and now maybe shift your weight forward into that front foot. Again, warrior three with the strap or with the bind. Good, feel really steady here. Extend that back leg. Steady your gaze. Breathe in. Left foot lands top of the mat, fold forward, keep that bind. Head is weighing down, gravity is helping you open up through those shoulders. Tip the sit bones up and stay a little bit longer than you want to. Good. Gently release that strap or the bind. And just let the arms go. Maybe sway back and forth. Half lift here. Plant the hands. Step back. High plank. Right hand stays. Roll the heels to the right. Find a side plank. Reach that left arm up. Your feet could be stacked.
Your bottom knee could be on the mat. Option to reach that left arm forward. Feel this length through the side body and this strength through the bottom side, through the right side. Breathe in, push away. Last breath. Lovely, nice work. Back through center, maybe a flow, maybe straight to down dog. And then bring your shins back down to the mat. Sit back on those heels. Let's bring our right hand, reach it around for the left elbow, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, you could try to reach that right hand for the left hip crease, kind of like a half bind. Think like you're in triangle or side angle, but we're not twisting, so it feels a little bit further away. So maybe left ear falls to left shoulder. And try to relax through all that tissue from your right ear to your right shoulder blade. And see if you can sense this lengthening. Really feel that. Okay, take one more really decadent breath. And bring your head back through center, unhook that arm, blink your eyes open, and then pause and feel that difference side to side. Good, let's meet in down dog. Take your time. Okay, breathe in, heels lift, knees bend, top of the mat, chair pose. So maybe those feet come close to touch. You could bring your hands straight through center, sit the hips low, let the legs bend deeply, let them give your legs a moment to get strong for you here. Then find your twist. So it can be your right elbow. For me, it's a bit of a reach today anyway. So I'm going to bring my outer right hand and then my left hand to my low back. Let myself create this length instead of hunching over to get there, worrying more about what it feels like, not what it looks like. Breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, twist that left shoulder up. Keep the hips low, last breath. Come back through center. Left foot stays. Sneak softly, right foot back. That diagonal lunge shape. Squeeze the legs together. I'm right there with you. My legs are feeling this today after my 14K yesterday. Kick that right heel back. Reach your arms forward. Come up to a high lunge. Tilt forward. Reach, lengthen. Exhale, draw up. Just feel that motion, that movement. You can lunge any amount. Remember, you get to control the depth of that lunge. Last time. Good, now maybe stay here or warrior 3. Start to float your right foot. Remember, we're not here for long. Balance. Breathe. Focus. Last breath in. Warrior 1, breathe out. Reach the arms up, cactus arms. So square the shoulders, the chest, reach up and open. You might grab your strap for this, or maybe a bind. Remember, we're holding it for a few shapes, so it might feel good to have your strap. Clasping the hands or clasping the strap, squeeze the shoulder blades together.
Lift through the heart space. Breathe in. Breathe out. Each breath, feel the movement, even as we hold steady. Let's start to shift our weight forward. Again, warrior 3. Feel all of that length through the arms. Try to straighten the elbows as best as you can. Last breath in. Fold forward. Breath out. Okay, let's let that strap go. And then just shake it out here. So any pattern of motion, it doesn't have to be organized, just ragdoll arms. Glide and slide around. Good, and slowly uncurl. Come on back up to stand. The head comes up last. Arms fall down to your sides. Mountain pose. Just close your eyes. Just breathe. Just feel. Maybe you can feel this sense of being able to take a deeper breath in and empty. The position of our shoulders, the openness through the chest, shoulders, rib cage, just all affects our ability to draw a full breath in and out. Good. One more. Really pay attention to where you feel the breath. There are no right or wrong answers there. Okay, drop your chin towards your chest and start to fold all of the way back down. Belly is coming towards our thighs. Hair in this microphone. Patience. Lift up, breathe in. Plant the hand, step or float, high plank. Lower it down. Pull it through, peel up. Downward facing dog. Come on back. Good, and then just tap those knees down to the mat. Oh, we forgot our side plank on the second side. I forgot our side plank. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot back. Left hand stays. Roll open. Find that side plank. Second side. Maybe start to reach that right arm up and over these big expansive, energizing breath in. Try not to run away from these sensations, but trust that you can stay and that we're not going to be here forever. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Back through center. Now sit back on the heels. Let's find that nice shoulder stretch, second side. Left hand can reach for your right elbow, or maybe it comes all the way around for that right hip crease. And then right ear to right shoulder. And just let the head hang. Let that whole left side of your neck relax. Yeah, let that feel really nice. Good. Maybe we smile a little bit here. Breathe deeply and smile. That's enough to change our physiology. Good. Last one. Draw the head back through center. Release that elbow or bind. Move or find stillness. Just feel that change. Okay, come back through down dog. Table, tuck the toes, lift the hips.
Good. Breathe in, reach that right leg up, find length. Breathe out, knee towards, nose curl in. Inhale, lift it up, float. Exhale, squeeze, create that resistance. Last time, big reach. And then step. Quietly step that right foot through. High lunge, strong legs pull you up to stand. Bring your hands through center. Steady that breath. Good. Now inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist left arm forward, right arm back. Hips stay where they are. Inhale, lift up that same movement pattern we found already. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Let's hold this one here. Good. Lift up, squeeze the thighs, breathe in. And then warrior two, just swim your right arm forward, left arm back. Hug the hips right underneath you. Right away, straighten that front leg. Shift your weight forward. Think triangle pose. Reach your right arm down, but then we're going to reach our left hand around, maybe for that right hip crease. Be a little bit easier to reach now that we're twisting. But again, if you can't get it, we'll just reach as if we were. Just reach in the direction of that hip crease. And then you could look up. You could look down. So see what feels better on the neck there. Keep sending the tailbone towards the back of your room. Keep twisting the left shoulder up. I find gazing up helps me remember to keep twisting. Push through the pinky toe edge of that back foot. Good. Now bend back into your front leg. Right forearm comes to that right thigh. You can stay right here. Maybe you want to reach for a full bind. So you could grab your strap in that left hand. Scoop your right arm under your right thigh and find that strap to give yourself a little bit more space so that you can keep twisting even as you find that lock, that energetic lock. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to stay for 5. Stay with it. 4. Push the mat away. 3. Last 2. And 1. Good. Release the strap. Release the bind. Step it back. Flow it out. Now tap your knees back down. Scoop the right arm underneath the left, right shoulder, right temple comes towards the mat. And then be right here. Tell yourself there's beauty in being here and not somewhere else. Okay, pull back up, support yourself through that left hand and the right hand, and come back to down dog. Inhale, left leg floats up. Exhale, squeeze in as close as you can, knee to nose. Inhale, push the mat away, press your right heel heavy. Exhale, draw it forward. Last time, lift. Visualize reaching it even higher. And then softly step that left foot through, high lunge. Yeah, once your feet and legs are organized underneath you, reach the arms up. Exhale, twist open nice and wide. Maybe it gets a little bit easier as we come back through that same pattern.
We know where we're going. We've already felt it. Lift, lengthen, and twist. Hold it here. Keep the breath flowing in, flowing out. 3. Last 2. And 1. Warrior 2. Left arm forward, right arm back. Right away, straighten through that left leg, triangle pose, reach forward and down. Maybe find that half bind. Roll the right rib cage open to the sky. See if you can create, like you can breathe into the space between the right ribs. Good. Even if the sensations are strong here, stay with them. Another breath in. Bend into that left leg. Maybe grab your strap. Okay, so you would take the strap into your to your right hand. Yeah, if you're taking it for a little bit more space, left hand scoops under your left thigh. And then roll open. Strong legs. Keep breathing. See if you can be really present. Breathe with these sensations. Accept this challenge. Last breath. Good. Release that down. Whew. Pivot on the back heel. Step it back. Flow it out. Land to the knees, child's pose. Left arm scoops under the right. Good, then just come back through center. Make your way back up. Swing your legs around and come all the way down onto your back. Open your arms up, nice and wide. Let the knees windshield wiper side to side. Good. Next time your legs land on the left, just let them stay there. Maybe stay in this wide leg twist, or you could always cross your top leg over the bottom. Maybe right ear to right shoulder. Find this nice restorative shape right away. So all of that muscular effort is falling away. And we're just softening into the support, the mat beneath us. Think of taking these last few moments to restore, to rebuild, maybe from the practice or the day or the week. And to nourish yourself in a different way. Okay, bring your head back through center and just switch sides. Legs fall to the right, left ear to left shoulder. I like to keep my eyes closed down, just feeling, sensing. And then this broader awareness of just being. Of just consciously joining with the present moment, one breath at a time.
Okay, pull it back through center. Pull your knees back through center, uncross those legs, and then hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Maybe even curl your chin in. Wrap up really tight. Give yourself this big hug. You could rock a little bit side to side. And when you're ready, just lay your body down. Grab a sweater, readjust your hair. Whatever you need to do, find somewhere easy to land. Again, these last few moments are really for you. Tell yourself that. Especially if you gave a lot today. Right? Whatever you did today, if you were busy or not, if you feel like you spent more of your day giving than receiving, this is especially true for you. Soak this up. Rebuild, restore. Last few moments of stillness. Take a nice full breath into center and out. Good. See if there's anywhere you're still holding tension, or if it's possible to soften into the mat, into the floor, any heavier. Visualizing sinking into my mat helps me make sure there's nothing I'm still holding on to. Yeah, and then if you wanted to stay here for a little bit longer, you could. Or you can start to wiggle through the fingers and toes if you're ready to move back into your day. You could reach the arms overhead for a full body stretch or a gentle twist. You can roll onto your side, or you can come straight through center. We will meet in a tall seat at the top of our mat. Okay, sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands to touch in front of your heart. And then share another breath in. Share a breath out.
I know that it's virtual and you're practicing online, but I still like to think of this collective sharing, and you can think of all the other individuals in the world taking a deep breath in at that same moment. Good. Keep sitting tall here and really immerse yourself in the feeling of this present moment. The sweetness of the breath in, the breath out. I hope you can find the fullness in a few of your moments today, maybe in each moment today. And try your best to just take one at a time without rushing. Thank you for practicing. You can say thank you or namaste.